prepare to be shocked because what you're about to hear could save your life. Many of us mistakenly believe colon cancer strikes silently or only affects older generations. But what if I told you that vital early warning signs are being missed and that this aggressive disease is now rapidly increasing among young adults aged 20 to 50? This isn't a sudden genetic shift. It's a stark consequence of dramatic changes in our lifestyles and gut health over just one generation. The good news? Your body is likely sending you distress signals right now, if only you knew how to recognize them. In this crucial video, we're unveiling 10 subtle early signs of colon cancer that you absolutely cannot afford to ignore, because early detection is not just important, it's often the difference between life and death. One of the most insidious early indicators often overlooked is anemia, particularly iron deficiency anemia. Anemia signifies a weakening of your blood, specifically a reduced capacity to carry oxygen due to insufficient red blood cells, frequently stemming from a lack of iron. By now, the connection to colon cancer lies in its potential to cause slow internal bleeding. Cancerous tumors develop their own fragile networks of blood vessels, a process known as angiogenesis, which are prone to bleeding. If this bleeding occurs slowly within the digestive tract, especially in the upper colon, it can go unnoticed, depleting your iron stores over time without visible signs in your stool. This microscopic blood loss can persist for years, silently draining your energy and health. Closely linked to anemia is the second significant red flag: persistent, unexplained fatigue. While anemia is a primary culprit, the chronic inflammation often associated with cancer also plays a major role in sapping your energy. 13. Tumors are living tissues, and even though they are abnormal cells, they possess their own intricate chemistry. They release chemical messengers called cytokines, which can interfere with the function of your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, leading to profound tiredness. This isn't just everyday tiredness, it's a deep, unyielding exhaustion that many mistakenly attribute to stress or the natural aging process, often delaying crucial medical evaluation. The third subtle clue can be a change in stool color, specifically stools appearing slightly darker than usual. If there's a small amount of occult or hidden blood originating from higher up in the colon, it undergoes a partial digestion process as it travels through the intestines. This causes the blood to darken, mixing with normal stool and resulting in a subtle, almost imperceptible change in color that is easily missed by the naked eye. Bright red blood typically indicates bleeding closer to the anus, but darker stools can signal an issue further within the colon. 199 signs. This intermittent bleeding from fragile tumor vessels means that you might not always see a change, making specialized stool tests essential for detection. The fourth indicator involves a change in your usual bowel habits. 23, T4, 5, T6, 7. The intricate enteric nervous system, often called your second brain, controls muscle contractions, blood flow, and digestive enzymes in your gut. A tumor can disrupt this delicate system through pressure, inflammation, or its chemical secretions, impacting peristalsis, the wave-like movements that propel food through your intestines. This disruption can lead to alterations in water absorption or release, influencing stool consistency. Too much water can cause loose stools or diarrhea, while insufficient water release can lead to hard stools or constipation. 13. Such persistent changes in frequency or consistency of bowel movements, lasting more than a few days, warrant immediate attention. 28. It's critical to understand why this conversation is so urgent. Colorectal cancer is alarmingly the third most common cancer in both men and women globally, and its incidence continues to surge, particularly in younger populations. In the United States alone, estimates suggest over 150,000 new cases and approximately 50,000 deaths annually. What's most concerning is that among individuals aged 20-50, the incidence rate has been rising by 1 to 2% each year for the past 2 decades. This worrying trend is not isolated, it's a global phenomenon. Our gut is a fragile and vital ecosystem, and globally, we're seeing a decline in gut microbiome diversity, meaning fewer beneficial bacterial species are populating our intestines, significantly impacting health. Intestines, 30%, 35, 36. Coupled with increased antibiotic use, a worldwide surge in processed food consumption, decreasing physical activity leading to more sedentary lifestyles, and rising chronic stress, these factors are profoundly shaping our gut health and driving the alarming rise in colon cancer cases. The fifth warning sign is experiencing bloating or a feeling of early satiety, meaning you feel full faster than usual. As a tumor grows, it can cause a partial obstruction within the intestinal lumen, the open space inside your bowel. This blockage can trap gas, leading to pain, flatulence, and persistent bloating. The intestinal contents may have to divert around the obstruction, slowing transit time, which in turn increases fermentation. This creates an environment for harmful bacteria to proliferate and generates more gas, leaving you feeling uncomfortably full even after consuming only a small amount of food, as your digestive system struggles to process it properly. The sixth symptom, known as tenesmus, is a distressing, often painful urge to have a bowel movement, even when your bowels are empty or feel incompletely evacuated. You might feel as though you haven't finished, and soon after, the urge returns. This is a common early sign of tumors located in the rectum or sigmoid colon, the lower parts of the large intestine. These areas contain stretch receptors that normally signal when it's time to defecate. When a space-occupying lesion like a tumor irritates or stretches these receptors, it creates this persistent sensation of needing to go, even in the absence of significant fecal matter. Seventh on our list is the alarming phenomenon of pencil-thin stools. 25. While occasional variations in stool consistency can be normal if your stools consistently appear thin, like a pencil or ribbon, it's a serious cause for concern. 18, 19, 42, R4. This consistent narrowing is often a direct result of a growth or tumor occupying space within the colon, physically constricting the passage through which stool must pass. The stool is forced to change shape to navigate the narrowed pathway. Many individuals later diagnosed with colon cancer reported experiencing pencil-thin stools for months before other symptoms like pain or visible blood appeared. The eighth sign is an even more pronounced and serious change in your bowel habits, specifically an alternation between severe diarrhea and constipation. 37. A significant obstruction caused by a growing tumor can lead to severe constipation as stool struggles to pass. In response to this blockage and irritation, the colon may release excess water to try and soften the stool, facilitating its movement. This can result in periods of diarrhea, followed by a return to constipation, creating a confusing and distressing cycle. 13. While similar symptoms can arise from less severe conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or inflammatory bowel disease, IBD, any persistent and unexplained alternation warrants immediate investigation to rule out a more serious underlying issue. The ninth crucial symptom is the presence of visible blood in the toilet or on the toilet paper. 21. If the blood is bright red, it usually indicates bleeding that is very close to the anus, such as from hemorrhoids, which are the most common cause of visible blood. However, if the blood is darker, maroon, or mixed in the stool, It suggests bleeding from higher up in the colon, where the blood has had time to partially break down. Tumor tissues, although derived from your own cells, undergo genetic mutations that lead to disorganized and fragile structures. This disorganization makes them prone to bleeding easily, even with minor irritation, while larger, more aggressive tumors tend to be even more disorganized and vascularized, making bleeding more likely and potentially more significant. It's vital not to dismiss any visible blood as merely hemorrhoids without proper medical evaluation. Finally, the 10th and often late-stage warning sign is unexplained: rapid weight loss. 27. This isn't weight loss from dieting or increased exercise, it's a significant drop in weight without any apparent reason. Several mechanisms contribute to this. Tumors can disrupt your hormonal balance, releasing chemical messengers that suppress appetite, making you feel full even when you haven't eaten much. Some inflammatory cytokines released by tumors can increase muscle breakdown while hindering muscle synthesis. Additionally, tumors, especially as they grow larger, become nutrient hungry, aggressively absorbing resources from your body. The gastrointestinal dysfunction caused by cancer also impairs your body's ability to properly digest food and absorb nutrients. And the presence of all these symptoms, particularly rapid and unexplained weight loss, is a grave late-stage warning, often indicative of cachexia, a severe wasting syndrome where the body progressively degrades. At this advanced stage, reversing the course of the disease becomes significantly more challenging.